Alright, today I got something interesting for you. Today we're going to learn real practical English you can use every day, and you can use it at work, co-workers, and everyday professional conversations. The kind of English that makes you sound natural and more confident right away. This is English with Adam, and I'm your host, Adam. And we're focusing on useful phrases like do you have a minute, what's up, no rush, and a few others that native English speakers use all the time. And the thing is, these phrases are short, they're simple, and they can really help you sound more professional and more relaxed when you're speaking English. So let's jump in. Today's lesson is all about professional communication. We're focusing on friendly workplace English and how to communicate politely when you make mistakes, ask questions, or talk with coworkers. And honestly, these expressions are useful even outside of work too. Alright, first point, do you have a minute? So, do you have a minute is a very common way to start a conversation. Sometimes it sounds a little scary when somebody says it to you, but actually it's just a polite way to ask for someone's attention. Here's an example. Hey Mike, do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? See how natural that sounds? Do you have a minute basically means I'd like to talk to you for a short time. So let's try another example in an English learning setting. Ask for a student. Hi teacher, do you have a minute? I need help with my pronunciation. Of course, that sounds polite, respectful, and natural. Now, one important thing here. Native speakers often shorten it a little when speaking casually. You might hear, got a minute? Hey, you got a sec? Do you have a sec? Sec means second, by the way. And yeah, these are super common. Another phrase we can use is what's up? This is one of the most casual greetings in English. It can mean, what do you need? How are you? Or what's happening? The meaning depends on the situation. So let's go back to our earlier conversation. Hey Mike, do you have a minute? Yeah, what's up? Here, what's up means what do you want to talk about? Very natural, very friendly. Now, let's do a little English learning example. Ask for a student. Hey Adam, do you have a minute? Sure, what's up? I'm confused about past tense verbs. Pretty natural conversation. Now, little pronunciation tip here. Natural speakers often say it very fast. What's up? Not what is up. Alright, so it will be what's up. And honestly, hearing this phrase everywhere is totally normal. You can hear it in things like movies, podcasts like this one, YouTube videos, work meetings, everywhere. Alright, the next phrase is pretty useful, especially for learners. No rush. No rush means take your time. There's no pressure. And this phrase can make conversations feel so much kinder and less stressful. Let's say somebody is correcting your English, like a teacher. Can you send me the corrected version later? Yes, absolutely. No rush. That means it's okay to take your time. Now imagine this in a work example, like with a manager. Can you review this document? Sure. No rush. Just send it when you're done. See how soft and friendly that sounds? Now, here is an important communication lesson. When you ask people for things, adding phrases like no rush, whenever you have the time, or when you get a chance, can make it sound much more polite and professional. That's a huge skill to have in English communication. Next phrase is gonna be it happens. This phrase means mistakes are normal, don't worry too much. And honestly, this is such an important mindset for English learners. Because look, everybody makes mistakes. Native speakers make them too. I'm sure you might have heard a few in this video. Let's hear an example. Sorry, I used the wrong word. Teacher would say it happens. Simple, friendly, reassuring. Now let's try it in a workplace. An employee can say, oh no, I sent the email with a typo. It happens. That response helps reduce stress instead of making the person feel embarrassed. And this connects to something really important. Professional communication is not only about grammar, it's also about making people feel comfortable and respected. That matters a lot. Next phrase is will do. This is a short way to say I will do that. Natural speakers use this all the time because it sounds positive and efficient. Like a boss can say, please update the spreadsheet before lunch. Will do. Short, friendly, professional. Now let's use it in an English learning situation. A teacher can say, practice these vocabulary words tonight. Will do. And yeah, adding that little explanation in your voice makes it sound energetic and cooperative. Now, one thing to remember. Will do is casual, professional. It's perfect for coworkers, teachers, classmates, and friendly workplaces. But maybe not for extremely formal emails. You probably wouldn't write, Dear Sir, will do. That would sound a little strange. Alright, now let's talk about some bigger lessons for these phrases. Because the language itself is important, but the communication style matters too. Tip 1. Handle mistakes honestly. When you make a mistake, don't panic. You can simply say, you're right, sorry about that, or I missed that. Those sound calm and professional. Making excuses too quickly can sometimes sound defensive. And honestly, confidence often comes from staying calm when things go wrong. Tip 2. Soften feedback. This is huge in English speaking workplaces. Instead of saying, this is wrong, people often say, I think we might be missing something. Maybe we should double check this. I notice a small issue here. See the difference? The softer language sounds more respectful. And native speakers use this style constantly in professional settings. Tip 3. Self-care matters. Tired people make more mistakes. If you're exhausted, stressed, or rushing, your English mistakes usually increase too. So if something is important, review your email again, check your homework later, practice speaking when your mind feels refreshed. That can really improve your accuracy. And honestly, learning English is not just about studying harder, sometimes it's about studying smarter. Alright, let's practice a few quick responses together. I'll say the first sentence, then you can imagine your response. Ready? Hey, do you have a minute? You can say something like, sure, what's up? You can say, can you send me those letters later? You can say something like, will do. Sorry, I made a mistake. It happens. Take your time. Thanks. Alright, you can mix and match those, try different things, and also write in a comment below your examples, and I'll take a look at them and give some tips for them as well. And honestly, practicing these little conversations out loud can really help your speaking confidence. Alright, that's all for today's episode of English with Adam. Today we learned, do you have a minute? What's up? No rush. It happens. Will do. Plus some really important professional communication habits that can help you sound more natural, polite, and confident in English. And remember, mistakes are part of learning. They're normal. Every English learner goes through it. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep speaking a little every day. I'm your host Adam, and thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I'll see you in the next episode, and take care.